step in and protect you. I mean, seriously, what were you thinking? Sitting there, laughing, chatting so casually with someone who doesn't even deserve to be in the same room as you. Someone who can't possibly understand you the way I do. It's maddening, watching you waste your precious time on people who can't even begin to appreciate the incredible person you are. You and I, we've been through so much together. Haven't I always been there for you? Always. Through the good times and the bad, I've stood by your side, supported you, cared for you. And yet, you give your time, your attention to strangers. Strangers who don't know you like I do. Strangers who will never be able to love you the way I do. It's unfair. To me. To us. Why are you looking at me like that? Like I've done something wrong? I'm not angry. No, I'm just concerned. That's all. Concerned about the choices you're making. The people you're surrounding yourself with. Don't you see? They don't care about you. Not really. They're just using you, taking advantage of your sweetness, your innocence. It makes me sick just thinking about it. You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm overreacting, but I see things you don't. I notice the little details, the subtle cues you're too kind-hearted to catch. The way they look at you, the way they talk to you. It's not genuine. It's calculated, manipulative. They don't see you, not the real you. They see an opportunity, something to take, something to use. But I see you. I always have. From the very beginning, I've understood you in a way no one else ever could. I know your favorite song, the one you hum absent-mindedly when you're lost in thought. I know how you like your coffee. 2 sugars, just a splash of cream. And I know how you always get nervous before a big day. How you fidget with your hands when you're trying to stay calm. They don't know these things about you. They don't care enough to notice. But I do. I notice everything. Every little detail. Every little thing that makes you, you. And it's because I care. Because I love you. So forgive me if I seem a little upset. It's just hard, watching you give pieces of yourself to people who will never cherish them the way I do. Watching you laugh with someone who doesn't deserve your laughter. Watching you trust someone who will never value your trust. It's unbearable. Do you remember all the times I've been there for you? The late-night talks, when you couldn't sleep and needed someone to listen. The mornings when you were too tired to get out of bed, and I brought you coffee just the way you like it. The times when the world felt too heavy, and I was the one who carried the weight for you. I've been your rock, your constant, your everything. And yet, you're willing to throw all of that away for, what? A fleeting connection with someone who doesn't even know your middle name. It's not fair. Not to me. Not to us. Don't you see? We're supposed to be together. Always. Just the 2 of us. No one else understands you the way I do. No one else can make you as happy as I can. And deep down, I know you feel it too. You might not want to admit it, but you know I'm right. I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to protect you. There's a difference. I've seen the way people hurt you, the way they take advantage of your kindness. And I can't let that happen. I won't. I care about you too much to stand by and watch you get hurt again. So, yes, I might be a little overprotective, but can you blame me? You're the most important person in my life, my everything, and I can't lose you. Not to them, not to anyone. You don't have to understand right now. I know this is a lot to take in, but one day, you'll see it from my perspective. You'll realize that everything I've done for you, for us, because I love you. So why do you keep testing me? Why do you keep letting these people into your life? Can't you see what they're doing? They're just distractions. Shallow, fleeting, meaningless. They'll never truly know you. saw them. I saw the way they looked at you, like you were something they could claim, something they could take from me. And that's when it hit me. How dare they? How dare they even think they had a chance? You're mine. You've always been mine. From the moment I first saw you, I knew. It was like the universe whispered it in my ear. This is it. This is the one. And in that moment, it all made sense. Every choice, every moment of pain or loneliness, it all led me to you. So how could I ever let someone else ruin that? How could I let them take you away from me? I can't. I won't. I know it sounds extreme. I know it might be hard for you to understand right now. But everything I do for us, for what we have. I'll do whatever it takes to protect it, to protect you. Because this is forever. I've already decided that. There's no going back now. So please, stop testing me. Stop pushing me. Stop giving me reasons to doubt. Do you have any idea what it feels like to see you with them? To wonder, even for a second, if you might let someone else into the space that belongs to me. I don't like feeling this way. It makes me someone I don't want to be. Someone angry. Someone possessive. But when it comes to you, I can't help it. You're my everything. My reason for waking up in the morning. My reason for smiling. My reason for existing. All I want is to protect you. To keep you safe. To make sure no one ever hurts you. No one ever lies to you or takes advantage of your kindness. I've seen how the world can be. I've seen the way people use each other, discard each other like they're nothing, but not you. I won't let that happen to you. And if that means keeping you away from people who don't deserve you, people who don't appreciate just how special you are, then that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. It's such a small price to pay for your happiness, don't you think? But you have to promise me something. Promise me you'll stay away from them. From anyone who doesn't see you the way I do. From anyone who doesn't love you as fiercely, as completely, as I do. Because if you don't, well, I don't know what I'd do. And honestly, I don't want to find out. Do you? There, that's better. Just you and me, the way it's always been meant to be. No one else. No interference. No one trying to wedge themselves between us. Just us. Always. Forever. I know you might not see it now, but I'm doing this for you. For us. Because I know what's best. I know what you need, even if you can't admit it to yourself yet. And one day, you'll thank me. You'll look back on this moment and realize that I was right all along, that this is where you were always meant to be. So stop fighting it. Stop questioning me. Every time you let someone else in, it only delays the inevitable. And it hurts me more than you can imagine. Can't you see that? Every time you laugh at their jokes or let them get too close, it feels like a knife to my heart because they don't deserve your attention. They don't deserve your smile. But I do. I've earned it. I've sacrificed for it. For you. And I'll keep doing it. Every single day. For the rest of my life. Because you're worth it.